Chinese authorities on Friday issued a circular banning the use of the recombinant hepatitis B vaccine produced by the Shenzhen-based BioKangtai company. The Oriental Morning Post reported that BioKangtai is the largest manufacturer of hepatitis B vaccines in China, with around 50% of the market. The ban follows 4 cases of infant deaths after use of the vaccine that surfaced around the country initially. Since then, the total number of deaths related to the vaccine has risen to 8. Authorities say they can't yet confirm whether the deaths were directly linked to the vaccination and that further investigations are underway. Vaccination for babies has been a key part of a successful national strategy to combat viral hepatitis here in China. In fact, domestically produced vaccines are offered for free. Now the country will need to turn to other manufacturers to provide the necessary vaccines for the hepatitis B inoculation program to continue. Whilst the official inquiry into the case is yet to come up with a conclusion, the story's already sparked quite a bit of outrage online. What exactly is being said? Well, to find out, let's head over now to our researcher, Esther Dunn. Now, Esther, give us some of the initial reactions to these deaths. What are net users saying about them?
Well, although it's still not confirmed whether the vaccine actually was to blame, anger and the manufacturer is certainly in evidence. 星期四 on QQ.com says, now people don't die from hepatitis B, instead they die from the vaccine. And this poster is also furious. How can someone make flawed products for helpless babies? And this poster expressed the dilemma many Chinese parents now face. Should the parents take their babies to get vaccinated or not? What's the best decision? Inevitably, some net users have begun to question the fact the mandatory hepatitis B vaccination policy in China. This poster argues, if it is not guaranteed that the vaccines are 100% safe, we should not be forced to inoculate our kids. And 心静自然 agrees. It's simply unacceptable that kids cannot attend school without hepatitis B inoculation. And another poster points out another negative consequence of the affairs. Vaccination is vital for preventing the spread of hepatitis B, and the negative attitude towards the vaccines are quite harmful to the country. And Luo Wen on 163.com adds this. As the country with the most vaccine-related incidents in the world, China still lacks a specific law to protect the rights and stipulate compensation for the victims.
Now, it's been nearly 3 weeks since the first post-vaccination death, or at least linked allegedly to this, was reported. How do people online feel about the measures that were taken by BioKangtai and indeed the authorities in response to these incidents?
Well, to say they are dissatisfied by the reactions would be an understatement. Many are calling the company irresponsible since they issued a statement merely saying that their products were of high quality and the deaths were just coincidental. Baby Laiba on Sohu.com says indignantly, maybe when all the babies are dead, the company would still say it has nothing to do with its products. In addition, there's anger that the authorities only seized the batches of vaccines implicated after the first 2 deaths, allowing the rest of the company's products to continue in use. Huan Huan argues that further deaths could have been avoided. Isn't it common sense that all the products from the same company should be banned immediately after problems appear? And 习惯孤独 is even more damning. It seems that a human life is just seen as an experimental subject here, and a few deaths are not taken seriously. Meanwhile, there's also disquiet over the fact that no information has been provided on where the seeds the vaccines have gone. SC remarks, when there is doubt, the public expects accurate and detailed information from the authorities. By failing to provide timely and accurate information, the authorities lose their credibility. And a post on bjnews.com suggests learning from other countries. The experiences in foreign countries can serve as references for us. In Canada, the first response to suspected vaccine quality issues is to recall all of them and to establish a network to trace every single vaccine.
Now, I'm guessing some of the suspicion and concerns we're hearing probably related to the Sanlu baby milk scandal of 2008. Now, that's still fresh in many parents' minds, I'm sure. And of course, at least 6 infants died as a result of that contamination. Now, has that scandal really destroyed trust in domestically produced milk powder formula products? Is it likely that a similar fate is in store for these domestically produced vaccines?
Well, yeah, declining trust in domestically produced vaccines is already palpable. Actually, even Zhang Shiying, an official from Shenzhen's Disease Control and Prevention, has come out to suggest that the country turns to imported vaccines for now, in spite of the higher cost. A post on OEE.com has this analysis. From production, circulation, bidding, purchase to supervision, problems related to domestic vaccines are not rare, and there have been previous media reports about this. Wang Yu, director of the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention, said in 2010 that some domestic vaccines are significantly lower in quality than imported ones, but they remain widely used. No one dares to claim that domestically produced vaccines are generally safe. Lots of net users agree that foreign-made products in this field are more reliable. This poster from Shandong, who claimed to work in hospitals that carry out medical tests, has this advice. Even patriotic motivations shouldn't make us reject Japanese or other foreign medical products. They perform much better than ours. But I'll finish up with this poster who doesn't quite agree. We have to improve ourselves. We should not let the Chinese national industries be compromised. Surely we don't want foreigners to control the prevention of our basic vacancies.
Okay, thanks for that, Esther. And that was China Take researcher Esther Dung with some of the online reaction to those infant deaths being linked possibly with vaccinations against hepatitis B. Next up on China Take, some of the top trending phrases on China's most popular search engines.